Hello and welcome to Save with Crypto in British summertime, which is English for daylight savings time. My name is Save with Crypto. I'm here with this guy here who's called Maff. Hello, Maff. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, not bad, thanks. Yeah, I was very nearly not here. Just joined a tad late.
That's all right.
One of those things. I just thought, oh, I've got ages. I've got 10 minutes yet. I'm going to go downstairs and make myself a coffee. And then just like events took place, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, just running up the stairs again. We've got too many staircases in the house. Might need to do something about that. Reduce the number of staircases. But anyway, I'm here. Yes, hello.
That's good. That's good. But I think stairs are good actually. I think the worst thing you can do if you become old is move into a bungalow because because if you E equals mgh, doesn't it? Mass times the gravitational constant times height that you move up. So the amount of energy you moving your own body weight up and down multiple times a day is actually very good for you. And you don't.
So what you're saying is I should put on a lot of weight, just start overeating massively, load on the carbs or whatever, and and then run up and down the stairs.
No.
So, did I misunderstand that one?
Yeah, no, just keep going up and down the stairs. That's fine, and you'll be good. You'll be good. I did actually sort of prepare a little, a little, not even a jingle really. It's just like a little video, but I thought it'd be quite good. But I've literally just made it about 5 seconds ago, so I'm going to try and upload it. I might just show it actually, and then we can see how it works. Because I think it's fairly. I might have to change it a little bit, but I think it'd be quite a funny feature if we do it. There you go.
So look.
Save with Crypto. Huh. Justify your thumbnail.
Doesn't sound anything like you at all, does it?
No. I'm not sure if it looks like me.
I know.
Hey, there's a good likeness. How does it know I'm wearing that colour trousers and not banana yellow or something?
Or just your pants? I don't know.
I
don't know. That looks like me, sort of. Anyway, but doesn't sound like you anyway. So I need to justify my thumbnail because today. Hang on. Am I showing the right thing? No. Let's get rid of this. Remove that. Right. Add that. Right. Here we are. Because last week we were talking about various levels and things like that, as we do normally, using our amazing indicator, which is called Quadzilla, that we will mention prolifically.
Once or twice.
Yeah. We will mention frequently throughout the live stream. Where are we now? I've gone back further than I thought. Anyway, why does that look completely different to how I expected it to look? Hang on a sec. So I'll be with you in a minute.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell was I looking at?
Keeping yourself entertained there, obviously.
Yeah, completely. Where are we now? Sunday? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Right. Okay. So this is our indicator. Let me just turn it off for a sec so you can see that's what the chart looks like without it. And with it,
looking a bit bare. Yeah.
Very bare indeed. And with it, it adds this momentum oscillator thingy down here, which shows you it's kind of like the rate of buying and selling, I suppose, isn't it, of the asset, I suppose, on a very, very broad term. So, it gives you a good idea when the buyers are exhausted or when the sellers are exhausted. So you're able to spot changes in direction. Up here, it adds quite a few things, including these exponential moving averages. That's these cyan, yellow, and green lines here. They are very useful for showing you trends. So you get an idea of if the trend is to the upside or the downside, or when it's about to change. And with a combination of the two and some clever stuff, it draws in these retracement levels here, which tend to do exactly what it says on the tin. For example, this one here, it starts getting drawn here, the price goes up, and then it comes back down and retraces to that level. That being a green bullish one, it usually means that the price overshoots slightly and then goes back up. And these red ones do the opposite, because it's a bearish one, so the price comes down, goes back up there, and usually rejects back down again. So what we were looking at on, I think it was Thursday, I think it was. So when was that? It's here somewhere, isn't it? So we're here. I think that was about, was it Thursday or Wednesday? I can't remember. It was sometime around here. And we were looking at this this level down here. We were thinking that will probably get met at some point, and it certainly did. Now, what I did mention on one of those things, because I think you were looking at one on the 4 hour that was quite far down, and I was saying, oh, hang on a minute, there's one on the 1 hour down here at like 65,435. Now, the fact that this stopped drawing doesn't matter. It basically, this is still valid as long as the price hasn't come down to that level. You can make them longer if you wish in Quadzilla. Let's just do that for the sake of it. So I normally just add a 0 on the end of these, which will make them as long as they need to be. And my internet's slow, isn't it? And you can see
you notice, just one thing, you notice the others seem to have disappeared.
They did, yeah.
So that is it highlights the reason why that setting is there at all. So the others are kind of, there are bearish retracements drawing off somewhere at the moment.
That's right.
Far above or far below, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So I do tend to leave it on the default, and but I am usually aware of like looking back in time, looking at things, looking at levels that haven't been closed yet. But look at this one here. This one started on the 2nd of March, so like nearly a month ago. It almost got closed here on the 8th of March, but it didn't. And last night, kaboom, it did. So that gave. Unfortunately, I wish I'd have traded this. I really do, because I don't know. I was looking at it. I was thinking, shall I just? What time did that happen? That happened at 11 p.m. I was getting really sleepy, and I was thinking, like, shall I stay awake for that? And that was actually the CME Open, wasn't it? Like 11 p.m. So that's actually what happened there. So the CME Open, I don't think there's any particular reason for this. It was just like a bit of a liquidity grab, but nevertheless, absolutely beautifully took that level. So if you'd have set, a limit order there, and you'd have ridden that to the top this morning, that would have been a 3.8% increase, like $2,500.
Yeah,
not bad at all. Actually, that's very good.
Similarly, the drop as well, obviously, because there's very much the flip side of that, isn't there? That if the it's in that step 2 of the bullish retracement, so we're expecting the price to come down. So similar to the thing that would have been a hefty percent drop that it predicted.
Let's put it back on the default again. This one here. Is that what
from there back down to that same bullish retracement level. So pretty much from that top, because you can obviously use the momentum oscillator and whatever else on the charts that you want to, really, to find where you think that the price is topped and it's going to start coming down, and then at that point go short, and obviously you've got that retracement level saying the price is basically going to come down to this level, which of course it did exactly that. So that would have been a pretty hefty short as well, looking at that. Nice percent.
No, it's really nice. Anyway, as a consequence of me missing that, I kind of woke up this morning and thought, oh damn, But what I did do was I went down to a smaller time frame. I think there's probably something like the 1 minute or something like that. And I was looking at this. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. Maybe it was that super down, I think, there. Anyway, so I actually went into, I think I saw that super down. That's this little red arrow here. Not to be confused with the red triangles down there, but little, make it bigger. That red arrow there, okay. So I thought, okay, that's probably going to come down for a bit now because it has gone up quite a lot, So I did jump into a short at 67,800. So I'm just wondering what to do about it now, actually, because there's a few things that are sort of making me think that probably isn't a particularly good position because we have just got this cross of this yellow 21 EMA and this green 55 EMA that happened at 9 o'clock this morning. So that is a kind of bullish sign. It doesn't always mean it's going to happen straight away on a larger time frame like the 1 hour. You do sometimes see a bit of a pullback first, really. So I'm looking at that, but of course now we've got this this retracement level here at 67 pretty much. So I'm kind of hoping it might come back down to here and then probably go up a little bit afterwards, in which case I'll close my short down there. But yeah, anyway, we'll see how it goes. So that's what I'm kind of looking at the moment today. There's something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, I suppose we should, as it's Monday, just have a look at the CME because
good point.
Yeah, because I forgot last week, and I think last week it just got closed like straight away. I think it was. So you can see what happened here. So let me just turn off the Zilla. So Friday.
You're on a different tab by any chance or something?
Yeah, thank you. Right. So on Friday, where is it? Friday the 27th. Okay, so the CME closed here at 66,170-ish, and then it opened. No, it didn't. No, it closed on this funny little doji one here, actually, sort of yeah, about the same, 66,170 or so. And then when it opened on Sunday, it was actually down here. So it kind of left. Why have I drawn that box like that? I have no idea.
Was on a different time frame or something.
I don't know, but anyway,
yeah.
But that was the CME level there, and literally within that first candle, because it sort of did that dump, and then it went up. Literally on that first candle, it filled the CME gap, so that we don't have to worry about at all. There is that one further up somewhere though. It's 80 odd, wasn't it? Yeah, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, there is this one here, 79,740 or so. So yeah. I don't think we have to worry about that for the moment. But anyway, so there you go. So CME gap from last weekend, not to worry about, and that's about it really. Okay. Right, we're gonna have a little whiz through the comments, and then
yeah. So a quick look. Just trying to get the right position for this microphone. I think I'm probably, I don't know, I don't want to accidentally headbutt it or face plant into it or something, but hope it's got it right now. So yeah, so Blaze London, hello. Still trapped in my soul long. Still trapped in my soul long. Where was that from last week or something? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh. Entry $101. Hoping for a pump to get out. I don't envy you, sir. Oh, for that one. Just checking the.
That's math. That's math speak for like you're effed.
Very polite way of putting it.
So
my gosh, yeah, H3 point. Yeah, I think. Well, obviously it's. Your trade, not financial advice, etc., etc. I don't know. What's the market going to do? Because so I assume at this point you're kind of wanting to. Oh, actually, sorry, just realised my camera view has gone a bit jerky, isn't it? It's like. Sorry, this is probably a critical moment for you as well. Yeah, but I could catch on.
Sort of the Roald Dahl sort of.
Yeah, yeah. So, what the hell was I talking about? Yeah, so it seems like you're probably wanting to just exit in as small of a loss as possible, because it's can't see Solana coming back up to $101 like any time soon. It's going to be a while. I think it might even be kind of after the big capitulation down to kind of whenever it is, maybe in August, September, October, that kind of time, and the bear market bottom and so on, and then heading up. You don't really want to have a position open for all that time, just sweating it, but versus just just waiting for a bit of a pump and try and finish in a bit less of a loss. I think you probably know this, but don't be tempted to kind of add into the position to try and lower the entry, the entry price, because it's just throwing good money after bad. Essentially, it's just not the way to do it. If I was in that position and I could afford it, I would probably just close the position, write it off, go again, and next time have a decent stop loss, a sensible stop loss in place. I think but it's terrible. It's so easy to land in that sort of trap. We've all done it from time to time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, don't know.
We can have a look at Solana in a minute, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So Scotty, how you doing? Hello, and Kaz, hello as well, and Space Catty. Hello, everyone. Happy afternoon. Happy afternoon to you, sir, as well. Yeah. Is it sir or ma'am? I apologise. I don't remember. But
what? Space Catty. Oh,
Space Catty. Yeah.
He's a chap, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So on Sol, the daily is the support at 442. Is that a thingamajigs? Is that a fib retracement level or something? 442.
442. What's that?
Or was it a typo? All right, 42. I think so. So on Sol is supported 42 on the daily. That's scary. That's a scary thought, but quite possibly have a look at that as well. So Scott, any news for our man Roman?
Not. I haven't spoke to him for about a week, unfortunately. I will try and I'll try and see what's happening today. Actually, I mean, I've noticed the share price of TAP has actually gone up a lot. So okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, I assume it's a good thing, but it's kind of weird.
I wonder if they have some sort of earnings report out or some thing or other like that on news.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I mean, the token price has done bugger all, I think, but you I don't know. I will try and get some information about that and let you know.
No.
What?
Sorry. Just notice Chippy, at least the Chippy wrapped Sol chart I was looking at on TradingView, unless I clicked on the wrong thing, seems to have gone. This symbol doesn't exist.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Is that true? Hang
on. Anything in the Chippy Telegram about it?
It would just. Oh God, yeah, you're right. That's interesting. I haven't seen anything. I mean, this morning it was kind of, it was saying The Codfather is back. I assume that's Jordan, but
don't know. Oh yeah, the Codfather is back in action. Unless there's some sort of change they're doing, that's therefore it's in a transitional thing. But
possible, I suppose. Possible.
Yeah. Trouble is that the Telegram is so like, you know, high noise and low signal. You just like scroll through vertically miles upon miles of just animated stupid memes and things, and just
I just do not see the point of those things.
No, all it does is make it crap. So whoever's being like
Yeah.
super enthusiastic on there, stop it. It's just, you know.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it looks all right on Dex screen. Well, I say all right. I mean, it looks like it's
still there, essentially. Just
it's still there. The market cap's down to 570 though, which is pretty grim.
Yeah.
But
yeah. James Sedworth is on there actually saying, I'm just lapping up Chippy each time I see it drop. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be incredibly well positioned once V2, NFTs, and the new website drop. Hopefully drop in a good way. So that then I'll be able to pay for an increased dosage on my WeGovy. It's a bit like YouGov, but it's WeGovy.
Oh, that's an Ozempic type thing, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, it's one of them GLP-1 things.
Oh, blimey! So, as in weight loss.
As in, he'll be like so fat, he'll be able to afford to lose it with a weight loss injection.
Okay.
It was a joke. It was a joke, maff.
I don't take it very seriously here. So I see. So saying he'll be able to pay an increased dosage on his WeGovy without selling one of his kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, James, I don't advise you sell one of your kids.
Yeah, I think you're just supposed to laugh and go, ha ha. Like
yeah. But seriously, don't sell your children. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So there's no like panic on their Telegram group, is there? Just like saying, you know.
No, I mean the fact it's there. I mean, the fact it's there on deck screen is like,
yeah,
it can't really not be there. Oh, can it? I don't know. So,
means we can't do the Quadzilla stuff upon Chippy and TradingView for that until it comes back.
I don't know. Don't know why that is. That's be a good question to ask, isn't it?
For sure.
In the Telegram, see if anyone answers. Yeah, I could do with getting me rewards.
Yeah, has Chippy hit a potato famine? Could be. I think it's been quite a lengthy famine for Chippy, isn't it? So, hope is maybe on the horizon. Don't know. So where we got to, mine has gone to gone. So and finally, last but not leasty, WJM. How low will we go? Very low. Basically, quite low, I'd say. So quite to very is to sum it up. But we could look at the charts, can we? And
yeah, should
figure
we?
That one out.
Let's do this.
Well, okay. That on the screen just then was, of course, Quadzilla, and you too can get Quadzilla in your living room. in any room in your house, wherever you wherever you get Wi-Fi, basically, and you can take your laptop to, and you can trade using Quadzilla, doing all sorts of other activities, and trade in the bath, trade in the shower if your laptop is waterproof. Why not? So Quadzilla is a premium indicator. It works out as, if you're paying on the yearly plan, £60 a month, and basically that pays for itself very, very quickly, like probably within a single trade. And then after that, you're essentially printing money. It's that sort of thing, as we'll see. That's that. I guess to start with, very quickly, we'll just have a quick look at the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin, I guess. So on the 6 month, that's looking rather like it wants to go down a bit. I'd say, because obviously the thing with the liquidation heat map, the price does tend to it almost always, probably always, actually just goes where the liquidity is, because that's where the money is to be made. So therefore there are probably people stuck in their long positions, I guess, down here, and they're going to be force liquidated. The price is just going to come down, force close their positions, and just gobble up all of that lovely liquidity down to, I mean, if it really went for it, like down to like 60k pretty much, and then kind of up. So we could after that see a bit of a pump, maybe, because there is liquidity to be had up there. So there's that. Just one to keep in mind. So if we jump over to here, that was the scary thing. Where did it go? Where's Trippy? So meanwhile, though, let's have a look at Bitcoin. We've got Quadzilla on. If I just temporarily just hide the drawings. So what have we on? All right, on 30 minutes on here. So I think we'll probably be better served actually by looking on a higher time frame if we want to just kind of get an idea of what stage of the overall cycle, just bear market cycle that we're in. So, but however, just for a sec on the 30 minutes, so we've got that retracement level up there, which is at 70.5. We've got this one all the way down here. Well, in fact, two. That one started and finished because the price didn't really see that. The price just kind of wicked down, touched that retracement level, and headed back to the upside. And at the same time, a new retracement level started at just exactly the same level, it looks like. So basically indicating that the price is going to come down to there and then probably bounce up again. We might just see the price wick down, kind of like it did just there. So that could be an interesting one, because we could see that as essentially a level of support then. And in fact, it does kind of tie in, because we've got that resistance was just there. So let me just draw it in. Do it like this. So from that level, drawings come back now. So kind of back to there, probably a lot further as well. Just where does that go back to? Nothing much, but squeaking chair. So it's the mice I keep in the armrests. So essentially, I mean, if we look at that liquidity, that level there, we could kind of do that as a bit of a range. In fact, let's actually do that as a range. Let's do this proper like. So look at it from that top just there across, sort of like that. I don't know why I'm drawing like brown boxes these days. It's a curious aesthetic, isn't it? Let's make it great. Really. Oh, I think just because it's transparent, so showing through something. in the background. So yeah, essentially, there's a bit of a kind of little mini order block going on there, with not very much liquidity in it at all, like barely any. I mean, so at this point, the price wicked up, left some open orders just there, getting down, popped up through that again, just a wick, probably not very much order volume in that. Hit it again, bounced off, again bounced off, didn't even reach it along here. We're showing weakness, but then suddenly, kind of just pivoted. It's come back up, ranged through it, like obviously popped up, failed, came back down, but then ranged through that liquidity area, and from that, the retracement levels then kind of became just part of the picture, really, and just kind of that. So while they were sort of resistance along there, those are now kind of a support level. So price obviously bounced off it. So it's likely, given that, and given the sort of stats that we see for the retracement levels, it's actually very probable that the price will come back down again to touch that level and probably dip into this low volume order block, and then kind of maybe bounce away again. There's still strength in that upwards move. Just it is showing signs of maybe kind of just fizzling out a bit, but it might well just kind of regain some strength. It depends what's going to happen in an hour. I guess. Is it in an hour? Yeah. No, it's the clock's changed. 2 hours now. Yeah. All right. So hey, so yeah, see what happens there. That's a half hour. Should go to maybe up to the daily. Reset that a bit. Yeah. So obviously slightly longer term view now. So the reason I'd drawn in that kind of unsightly brown box along there was that there's clearly that range, that bit of ranging that was going on. There's accumulation, etc. And this diagonal line is like some trend from the higher time frame. I think if I just do that, you kind of see it. It's basically that, and we have got some leftover TA here from the last live stream. So essentially, we were looking at these different moving averages. So that one is the daily 200 SMA, and you can kind of see there at the moment with that one how that's kind of playing a bit of a game of like touch your it with that retracement level just there, which is at if it's that one, that one at 89.3 or 89.4 really. So so if that price does come down, so that suggests that when we eventually see some, I say when, like just assuming we're very entitled here, we expect this to happen. So so when the price just kind of comes back at in whatever amount of time it takes, kind of up to that level, by that stage that the daily SMA, the 200, may have come down and maybe even dropped a bit below that. I don't know. So there could be a sort of touch point. I didn't do that particularly well. Maybe more like that, where these kind of three things just kind of converge, and so like 200 daily SMA coming down, and retracement level heading across there, and obviously price comes back up. The three of them kind of touch, and probably from there, I would think, big drop down in that direction. And if these prices haven't yet been hit, then I'm not sure what that one is from. But if these prices haven't yet been hit, then we would kind of expect to see that to start to happen. So, sorry, if these prices weren't hit before that pump, then we might then expect then the price to come down. It'll probably break through that that more long-term upward trend, break down below it through this kind of through that order block just there, and probably hit that one first, and that would also tie in with that retracement level just there heading along, and the bottom of that order block, and whatever that line was. It's probably some SMA that I removed in the chart or something. You can kind of see also, thinking about it, that because I drew in the fib retracement on here, so that fib retracement is going from the previous absolute bear market low up to the absolute last bull market high. So you can kind of see on that then that the whatever the top one is, I should just know these. Yeah, 0.786. What was relevant about that? Nothing, probably. So the next one down, the 0.618, I think more to the point, is another bit of confluence there. So as the price comes up, I suspect that's going to, I mean, because that's already come into play a bit, the 0.618, because obviously the price was just kind of bouncing off it there. And then, this time failed to hold this support and then just plunged on through. And all the way back there, it was significant. So, I could expect that probably to come into play again. So when/if, I should say if, really, we get that pump to the upside and price hits there, this might form a bit of support, kind of like it did there. So might see a price come up, bounce off, do some fake outy sort of things, and then down, something along those lines. A bit like what it did there, essentially. I mean, the difference there was that was kind of bear flagging, and so that, sorry, I drew that incredibly badly. Just that and that was a continuation pattern from that big drop to the downside. So this way round, we wouldn't really have the same thing. So whatever the pattern that forms, it's probably going to be more of a I don't know, that something wild, and then down a Bart Simpson maybe. So I don't know, we'll probably see. Let's get rid of those. What are they doing? I wanted to delete those. Okay, maybe I'll leave those. Whatever. So let's have a very quick look at if we jump over to the weekly as well. Zoinks. And then we'll probably have a quick look at Solana to see how that's faring up, holding up. So this is kind of uncanny, just the way that on the weekly the price is just kind of holding true within this pattern. Obviously, I adjusted that a little bit. So actually, just to recap a bit, so I go into that. So we kind of had this so candle body to candle body, essentially. Kind of had that. I'm on the weekly. Oh, sorry, I'm still on the daily. I thought I'd switch. There we go. That's why I wasn't really making much sense. Now it makes total sense. So essentially, hide that just for a sec. So yeah, essentially we got candle body to candle body on the weekly. So the price from there, from the that the bullish weekly close there, and then the weekly open here, where the price came back down, was back in October, and that was at 120. What is it? Yeah, 123.5. So the price dropped 30%, and then accumulated sideways in a bit of a accumulation, a bit of a continuation pattern, really bear flagging a bit, but in the process of that, it recovered 8% and then dropped another 30%, and then this bit, it was kind of doing the 8% recovery accumulation thing, but then it actually pushed further, went up to 11% for the weekly opens to closes. So, and it's, in terms of the time frame, sorry, the time scale, whatever, it's the price is kind of, there it lasted for that long. Here it's coming towards that same amount of time. So just based on that, which might be superstition, to be honest, would expect something to happen, something major to happen to the price at this point. And if it's going to pump here, it kind of needs to be quick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to redraw this part of the chart, and so and that would be a calamity. So, but maybe perhaps another way of looking at it is that if it's going to follow along the same sort of timescale that showed, then it also could be the case that maybe this needs to go over a bit. But yeah, if it gets the end of that with roughly the same amount of time, then we might expect to see that next 30% drop, which at the moment, given that went at 11% instead of 8%, 30% from there would bring it down to kind of 51k. So yeah, and I think 50k is being touted as kind of the next big kind of downward price move target. So just one to keep in mind. And just the way that this is panning out, because obviously last week closed actually pretty much bang on the lower level of that accumulation range, and then obviously coming up now. So with that in mind, we might expect this week to be a bit bullish and to just climb up to that level, which would be 72 and a half, say 72,500, with this week and maybe into next week as well. And then if the price closes, sorry, if the weekly candle closes above that same level, that 72 and a half, then we might see that rally happen to come up to that, which is still I think it's still the 200 daily. That one. So that could still happen, but it's just looking more and more like it's just going to do this, follow that line. It just bang, 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 essentially, and might do the same. You never know. It's it might violate the Elliott wave rules if it does another one of those. I don't know really. I'll have to go and check. But actually, what have we got here? Just checking the comments. Aussie, g'day lads. Hello. Bit late. Was flushing the car owner virus with a few rums. Is this another one? I'm going to take it very seriously while trying to figure out what that means.
Flushing the car owner virus with a car owner virus with a... No.
It's too cryptic for me.
Yeah.
But I think maybe someone in Australia would instantly understand that. It's probably
bloody hell, yeah. It's crook. Care to explain, Aussie? I'm curious about that now. So it's quite. Do you guys? Do you guys honestly see any bullishness in crypto until the Middle East situation is settled? Maybe the clarity out. You have to answer honestly.
Yeah, it's well, I always do, but sorry, open the window. Realize I'm suffocating. Just freeze to death instead of suffocating. So, I don't know. I haven't really got a meaningful answer on that one because there could be, because it'd be seen as kind of a bit of a safe haven, because crypto, like Bitcoin, gets that occasionally, doesn't it? For a brief moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's I can't see crypto massively suffering other than being dragged down by the markets generally, because markets don't like uncertainty, and it's not like the war's particularly bad for the market. It's just the uncertainty.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly creating volatility, because I guess
Yeah,
it was one thing that, like looking at crude, as I was earlier on. So this is on the 4 hour, like, yeah. So essentially on this, so the price of crude permed kind of came back up to that level just there, which is really interesting, and that one there is had this kind of, it's a top. Do you know what I mean? Wow, sorry. Get rid of that. Go away. What's it doing? I click. Escape. There you go. It's like discovering a rat in the kitchen, isn't it? Just chasing it around.
it's never happened to me.
Meanwhile, the rat is mocking you. Is it? As you try and catch it?
I just suppose you London types just have.
Full of rats and all sorts, just
yeah.
It's a city, so
sitting with like open sewers and everything.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, so crude oil, obviously the kind of real world events, geopolitical events and so on have had very much an effect on this, but at the same time it's kind of, the chart is doing what charts do, in that sense. It's kind of obeying some charty law there, isn't it? Supply and demand, and liquidity and open orders, and volume, and passive versus aggressive order books, and all of those things. So given that, it's struggling with that level, isn't it? It's like it wants to maybe move that down a little bit. Because in fact, that kind of there, the price kind of wicked it there, pivoted, just touched that level. It's broken above that resistance level, but it's right on it as it is now there. So you feel like that kind of could go either way. It's going to depend on the next Truth Social post probably, or the next set of bad crashy things that I probably mention. I shouldn't mention certain keywords if the YouTube overlords are monitoring and so on. So yeah. Anyway, what was I going to say? So that's very crude, but then compare that to, like, say Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Then it's just kind of doing its own thing, isn't it? That versus, so on that on 4 hour, because it's not like it's inversely correlated with it, as far as I can tell. Or maybe it is. Sorry, yeah, excuse me. That's, it kind of did that. Crude has done, the same thing. They're correlated. There you go. They're not inversely correlated at all. But that doesn't really make any sense, does it? Is it just that they're both individually doing their own thing? Because it is normally like if oil is pumping, then essentially it's bad news for the market generally, and particularly for crypto, because obviously the price of everything is going to go up. Inflation is just going to be the next thing, and probable recession, very probable recession, soon after this. So that's just really weird to see that. It's like, yeah, Bitcoin is just kind of blithely doing its own thing in the meantime. So yeah, Bitcoin went from it's so over to we're back again. It does that. It definitely does that. Yeah, and I think it's kind of it's what keeps people piling money into it. Essentially, it's the hopium versus like kind of zooming out and just seeing like, oh yeah, this doing pretty much exactly what it did like last time. So you know, there'll be a big drop, I think, fairly soon. So Space Cutter, I do believe if we get up to 93 or 90k, we could get a very high liquidity squeeze. A lot of shorts can be liquidated. What you guys think? It's I mean, it's very much how it works, isn't it? I mean, and obviously the same in the other direction. Just to,
yeah, I think that's the point, isn't it? That's certainly the case, but there's also the case at the other end as well. That you know, at the lower end as well.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this on the 6 month on the liquidation heat map. So that's actually at 97, 98. A lot of liquidity just there. I'd be a bit surprised if it comes back up to that level within this current sort of just phase of the bear market. But you could kind of see it, that it would certainly surprise people. I mean, talk about kind of 90 to 93. There's that bunch of liquidity just there. So that's, you know, it's possible. Even if it's just a very high volumes spike to the upside during it, you know, like intraday sort of thing. Just close all of that out. There's an absolute mint to be made just there. And then just kind of back down. So it's very much the sort of we are so back, and back down it goes. Could kind of see that happening. So that's that one. Should we look at Sol?
Yeah, please.
That was mentioned. Actually, just a couple of things. So Scotty, thank you. Does this? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. Just how did I not? Yeah. So IB
still don't get it.
Oh, does that mean you've had the coup? I'm really sorry to hear that, Ozzy, if that's the case. Yeah, rum is definitely the best remedy for that. So if you are down with the coup, then just slap back a few rums. It'll cure you in no time, honestly. It's how it works. So come on, mate. It's the new coronavirus with these crazy fuel prices, now called the coronavirus. Trying to flush it out with drink a few rums. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Corona. Oh, right. Yeah. Corona, mate.
See, it makes sense in Australia, just like I said. They'll get that instantly there. Because over here it's like, so what have you bought a Toyota? It's Saturday. No, it's a Corolla, isn't it? Sorry. So Aussie maybe is doing a
pon
on the coronavirus since he suspected some other, or maybe drink some beers. Beers would do as well. Yeah. Just rum, beer. I mean, yeah, these are all highly effective. That they have efficacy, as they say in the medical world.
Yeah, just get on the lash. Be fine.
Yeah, just inject it directly into your arm, basically. So you fuel your car up, and UTF-8 symbol of some sort. You start sweating. Think about how you're going to pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuel prices, eh? I'm dreading the next gas bill, because somebody in the house keeps just switching the heating on, even when I'm kind of like baking up on the top floor, and suddenly I hear the heating going on. I'm thinking like, no, God, you know.
My latest gas bill was. I don't know what happened. I think it was probably when my eldest daughter was home at Christmas, and like, I know there was a lot of long showers going on, but like,
yeah,
you know, it's only a little 3-bedroom house, and like 400 quid for a quarter. It's like, and
Jeepers. Yeah.
most of the time there's only 2 of us here. Like, not quite sure how that
Yeah.
happened really.
Yeah.
Anyway, the good news is I fixed my lawnmower, so that was a free repair.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. So saved a bit of money there at least.
Yeah. Every cloud.
Save with cropping. Yeah. Yeah. So, and it's very well. It's kind of going that way, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know about the "will be happy" part of that, but I know what you mean. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Sol. Sorry. Let's do that. Sol. Okay. We're on the 4 hour here. Let's bring Quadzilla back. I meant to do that. And Quadzilla, by the way, is multiple indicators in one. You really do get a lot within it, so it's worth checking out. And probably also worth mentioning, because we were talking about potential sort of next stage developments for Quadzilla, because there's actually all sorts. I probably shouldn't mention them. Sorry, now I think about it, because nothing's confirmed yet. It's still,
you got me all excited then, and then you just snatched it from beneath me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, part of it was kind of about maybe the stuff that's not so much the stuff that's up here in this part of the charts, but the retracement levels specifically, just kind of maybe separating them out into their own separate kind of Quadzilla indicator. So these would be like Quadzilla's arms. Down here would be Quadzilla's legs and tail and other dangling things. I don't know. So essentially, if we did that, then these could operate on a time frame that you specify, and you could add like multiple of them here, and so like and set their colors and things like that. So you could be looking at like the whatever chart it is on the 1 hour, and add one of those. Add one for the 4 hour and for the 3 minute and whatever you want on here, and have those showing up on the same chart. So that could be kind of nice. And another benefit then is that it would free up lots and lots of like new plot series within the indicator itself. So like so we're kind of hitting up on the limit for one indicator, because there's so much packed into Quadzilla. So feeling like it might be time, but also in the Discord tied in with that, it's worth putting in any kind of suggestions and feedback on Quadzilla, on just like things you might like to see in it, things you might like to see done a bit differently, or whatever. Let us know. Also let us know which parts of Quadzilla that you most use as well, because that'd be really interesting as well. So
yeah. So what would you what's your plan? Would you have like the oscillator as one indicator, and then the chart stuff as the other one? Would that be the best way to do it, or not?
I was thinking, well,
don't they interact though?
Yeah, I think it would be that it would be the retracement levels as an indicator, and then everything else, including the EMAs up here, would be the other. So that would be the split essentially. So just because there may not be much point having EMAs showing from other time frames when you're looking on a particular one, right. If you know what I mean. Yeah. The one. In fact, to be honest, the only downside I could see to doing this would be that because of the way that the plots work, on the time frame stuff works for that, we would lose the iconic retracement level arrowheads. So no,
not the end of the world though.
No, no, very much not. And in fact, to be honest, it might even make them a bit easier to understand thinking about it. So there's a question in the Discord just this morning about the actual meaning of the arrowheads.
Oh, okay.
So in the Quadzilla learning channel on the Discord,
so you'll be able to say,
you check it out. Yeah. Oh, we haven't got a QR code showing or nothing.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay. What do you want? One for I think I was doing something the other day and it was in the way or something. I can't remember.
Okay, sure.
Hang on. Let's
just showing that though. So
let's find it.
Go get Quadzilla there at savewithcrypto.org/QZ and just go check it out. See what it can do for your trading. Print money, basically. And
that's the QR code for it as well.
Okay, cool. And then similarly, if you want to join the Discord, Traders Discord, then at savewithcrypto.org/Discord. There is this. I guess there's not. Has the offer just finished? The latest one for Bitunix?
Yeah, it finished on Friday. So at the moment, we haven't particularly got a Quadzilla offer, unless we want to come up with one off the top of our heads. I tell you, it's probably better if we talk about it tomorrow, maybe, or tomorrow or Wednesday, because I want to see what I can arrange. I mean, what happened last time was we actually had like a really, really good campaign based on trading volume, and during the whole period of that campaign, which is about a month, only 2 people actually joined Bitunix, like new people. But thinking about it, that was probably the case because there wasn't any particularly good offers for like new people. Like there wasn't like a deposit bonus for new users. So might try and arrange something like that for the next one, and then we'll bundle in some sort of Quadzilla offer with that as well.
But sure.
I haven't quite thought it through yet. Bitcoin's having a little bit of a pump right now, actually.
Oh, okay. So cool. Actually, we just so good. So I was just going to.
Oh, you're going to do
Solana. Yeah. So this is on the 4 hour still. So obviously there's that retracement level. There's 87. It kind of topped. It did good. So let's go back to chat. Was it Blaze? I believe you were.
I think it was. Yeah.
So you're in a Sol long, I guess 101. Must have been from like way back here. Oh, actually, where's that? Oh no, sorry, up here. Did you long from all the way to the top of
that? Did you long the top?
Yeah. I didn't want to sound. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it would have been somewhere within all this stuff going on. So I could well understand that. Especially looking at that, if it was kind of here-ish, you might have been thinking, well, price done that, it's coming back up now. Let's go long and just catch that ride. Then obviously that happened. So I could see that being just bloody frustrating.
When was that? When was that?
Oh, that was it would have been around about February.
Oh, right. Okay.
So not like 2025 or anything like that, but
no, it's a long time to be underwater, though, isn't it? So
yeah.
Can't be much fun.
'Cause obviously, I guess it's costing you money to fund that in the meantime as well. So yeah, honestly, if you can just get out, that'd be my unwarranted and not financial advice kind of comment. So.
Just to be on the safe side, please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream. Okay, so let's continue with the inaccurate and incomplete
Gobble the gook. Yeah, for sure. So interest. Oh, look at that! Look at that! All the way along there, we've had. So still on the 4-hour Solana price pivot just there, kind of came up, and yeah, so resistance, kind of probably a bit of resistance there as well, but then finally support, bleh, back down. Not very convincing at all. Just no real strength in that attempt to kind of head to the upsides on that one. Back up, resistance, back down. So now to get back up to there again, it's got to get through this sort of level there. And so there's like lots of liquidity just there. I say lots, there's a bunch of liquidity just there, across, probably there as well, actually. That level as well. So yeah, in fact, it goes all the way back to there, in fact. So if I just put that in as well. What's happening before that? So that level I just drew in, also kind of resistance, range, you know. Yeah. So Solana probably has got a bit of an uphill climb ahead of it if it's going to just claw back to the sort of level that you might kind of want to see it claw back to. And it's certainly climbing at the moment, but it's making a meal out of it, isn't it? It's climbing. In fact, it's slowing down. You can even see, like, on the oscillator with Quadzilla. So the price has kind of come up. Oh, sorry, the momentum has come up. The overall kind of average, the weighted average of the four momentum oscillators, it's very, very slow to work its way up as well. This is clearly running out of steam just there. That might, I mean, it might catch a following wind, but it's not looking all that great at the moment. I'd say that's potentially going to do kind of like a rounded top thing and just not saying it will do that. It's just like that. That's the appearance. Just purely looking at that at the moment. It kind of also just kind of that. That just say it kind of topped pretty much. That formed support. Did it? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that level just kind of formed support just there ish. So there's also that kind of pivot level there too. Just drawing as many lines as I can. Just try and justify my usefulness a bit on this. Just draw some random lines. So yeah, that line I just drew in, that was kind of significant back there. So there's obviously like liquidity lurking at different kind of pockets within all of this, and but yeah, so if it gets up to here, it's going to struggle a bit because that's going to be resistance. There's going to be resistance. You know, if it does get it there, it might do that. You can see it coming up to that retracement level. But because it's a bearish retracement level, it's probably going to bounce off it very likely and head back down. There is a step 3 of that bullish. So then kind of the 50% level between that and that is pretty much that retracement level there as well. Let's just draw in some more stuff again. So again, just, you know, resistance, support there, but then it just dropped through it and became resistance, support, dropped through it, and now that's going to be resistance again. Everything about this chart at the moment says resistance. I think there's not much in the way of anything saying support, is there?
No. So what's the worst case scenario?
A worst case scenario is probably, I mean, I was tempted to just draw a line just going straight down, but I think if worst case scenario, I think would be that it just kind of rejects off one of these resistance levels, potentially that level,
Yeah.
And then I mean, it's let's do that. It's kind of looking. Oof, yeah. It might. Oh, 144. No, it's not going to come back up to there anytime soon, is it? That's just going to continue. It's already kind of dropping out to that. I think if it drops below there, which is like 77, we might well see just kind of quite a big drop to the downside, like another drop like that, which was a 46% drop from there. So 46% from, say, from there would be $50.
Right.
Yeah. So anyone who might be trapped in a Solana long at the moment, I would suggest. I mean, it might be a bit of a pump, and being a negative Nelly, I don't know about that. But so we could see 131 still, 125. It's not going to get up to there above 100 anytime soon. I think that level there is, fun enough, 101, and there is liquidity with order volume just there. I would suggest do what you feel you ought to. There's a possibility, but this is looking kind of long term on this on the daily chart. Possibility we might see a pump if Bitcoin pumps early, and as it's kind of coming out to meet the 200-day moving average and so on. This might follow and get up to there. Depends if you're prepared to wait and hope, or just get out of the trade and go again. So
yeah, it all depends how much you're going to lose. I mean,
keep in mind. Sorry to interrupt, but it's also just potentially lose more, a lot more is the thing if you hang on.
Yeah, I mean, when I've been in that situation, I've always regretted not taking the loss early, because when you do see the market turn around, you might have lost it all by then, and actually, and you're seeing everything go up, and you think, oh, I'd love to take advantage of that, but you can't because you haven't got any capital left.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah,
because it's the opportunity cost, isn't it? While you're kind of locked into that trade.
Yeah, literally, if you can't trade for like 6 months because you're stuck in a long, it's a miserable situation, and and all you're doing is praying that you'll end up with the same money that you had 6 months ago. Whereas if you can actively trade and do it better, then the chances are you could actually make that money back probably quicker. I think anyway. Not financial advice, of course.
No. Just very quickly. So, so what does the arrowhead mean?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Thank you for illustrating the point there. So the arrowhead is simply where the retracement level starts plotting. So it puts that in. But then what it does is, just for a bit of convenience and clarity, it also just it kind of retrospectively draws the line backwards. So that's not part of the plot. That line is drawn back. It's part of it. It's just a draw. Fairly random sort of distinction there, but it draws back a bit to show the level that it's talking about, essentially, and why it matters. Like in that case, you can kind of see that it was support. Same for that one, draws back. You can kind of see that. But yeah, I don't think anyone would mind, particularly if that went and the arrowhead went. So
to be honest,
about the Discord. Let's bring that up again. Sorry, you're going to say.
Yeah, no, to be honest, with the arrowhead, I mean, it's kind of like for the actual trading of stuff, it probably isn't that useful. It's kind of useful to us because we can say, look, that level started drawing then, and we can tell you how good it is, you know. So it's
yeah, exactly. So I think if we do this change, then it'll be kind of just from there, it'll start plotting, and it won't draw that bit to the back, you know, because there wouldn't be a way to visually distinguish between what's doing there and what's doing back there. So it would start drawing where the arrowhead is, but it wouldn't draw an arrowhead. That's kind of thing. I lost my place where I was going through some of these. Oh yeah, okay, just to clarify, Kaz, yeah, was a bit rubbish when Stonksy separated the oscillator out as a cheapened version of still getting it. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
No, we're just going to charge twice as much for two indicators.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, so that
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. So it'll be exactly the same price and all that stuff. You're still paying for one indicator. It's just that you know, it'll be split out, so you can kind of add them separately and things. But yeah, I mean, it's also kind of why, because I was thinking about this like ages ago, like months and months and months, and haven't rushed to do it or anything like that. So I'm just kind of, you know, yeah, not rushing to do it. So I think there needs to be like a really compelling reason, but starting to move towards that. So like things, extra new things we might want to do, to add new capabilities and so on. We're kind of hitting up against the ceiling of maximum plot series and things at the moment, and I think just being able to add in the retracement levels on, you know, from different time frames onto the same chart, could be like really useful, I think. Do voice your opinions in the Discord as well. Definitely, we'll kind of take it all on board and stuff. So who trades more, maff or save? Definitely save trades more.
Yeah, I'm trying not to, but I'm kind of addicted, actually, to be honest. Yeah,
that's all right. Yeah,
you know,
I suppose like if you've got separate accounts or separate funds for more like longer term swing trades and things, versus just like, you know, the fun, the slush fund or whatever.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I do that. You know, I've generally got something happening on ByBit and something happening on Bitunix, and it varies which one's the big one. You know, so you know, with Bitunix, I was predominantly using that for the last couple of months because I was trying to get my trading volume up, just to show it could be done. And actually, to be honest, I actually had it's over 3 million now, so that's trade. Well, I'm trading with about 3.5 grand now, but like, you know, that literally was like $300 back in January. So, no, it's it just shows, So to get the trading volume up, I've been predominantly using Bitunix, but I keep going back to ByBit as well because I like ByBit. But no, I do trade a lot, but I trade too much, actually. I definitely do trade too much. So that's why things like last night when I was thinking, like, I kind of wish I'd done it, obviously, but I was thinking, shall I just set a limit long and then go to sleep? You know, if I had done it, it would have been really good, but at the same time, I probably wouldn't have slept very well. So
yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm trying to be more disciplined.
I can totally empathize about that, I suppose, in the sense that, you know, it's you definitely get a buzz when a trade is open, and it's like, whoa, and it's like eating jalapeno peppers, isn't it? It's not that far off, really. It's you know, you get the
what
I don't know. Sorry, jalapenos. Jalapenos.
No, you were right with the
Yeah. But very quick thing. I just noticed everybody who's watching at the moment, and hello and thank you, etc., is watching on X. And I think this might be the first time this has ever happened, but we've got literally nobody watching on YouTube, but plenty of people watching on X on the two different like channels on there.
I don't actually
so
believe
across
that.
the two. So
I don't believe that because why has it got comments on the YouTube?
I wonder if it's just kind of done a wrong thing in StreamYard. I don't know.
Mind you,
yeah.
How
do you add a poll in this? Just wondering.
No, you have to do it in YouTube.
Oh, okay, sure. All right, so no one's going to see it then. I was going to say, so I mean, or maybe put it to the comments or something. Just like, so if we weren't streaming to X as well, would you actually be watching on YouTube? Because I'd be really interested in that.
Or
are we actually getting
a poll on X? You mean, or a poll on?
YouTube? It's more just a question, really. It's just like, so are you watching on X instead of YouTube because we're streaming there, or if we were only streaming to YouTube, would you actually come over there to watch it? Like, so, oh, they're not on X, I ain't going to know YouTube, or whatever. So
right, well, Scott is on YouTube, Kaz is on YouTube.
Yeah,
I think there's a bit of misreporting,
inaccurate statistics from StreamYard.
Yeah. No, so let's not worry about that. It's probably a red herring. It might mean we got more people watching than what we think, which is always
true.
Always nice. Got 5 likes as well. It's not as many as I'd like, but it's
that's a good point. Please do like and subscribe. Do good things, comment, and all of the good things. Especially if you're watching on Maftopia on X, I'd really appreciate the follows on there, because I haven't got enough. So do follow. Oh, we're planning on doing a Maftopia fascinating science and technology news live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time.
Lovely.
So is it still UTC?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's BST.
Yeah. So it's an hour less UTC, isn't it? So it'd be it would be 4 p.m. UTC, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Should probably just abolish daylight saving and all that.
I think they should keep it as it is now, like permanent hour on. That's what I'd like, because I don't have a problem with dark mornings in the winter.
I actually really like them. Is it just me, or But I yeah, probably is. But because the thing is, in wintertime, it's just everything's just dark and miserable anyway. So like just may as well just lean into it, and appreciate it for what it is.
It's no fun going dark at like 4:30 in the afternoon, is it? Sort of like
no, yeah.
So an extra hour there in the winter would be very much appreciated. I don't believe that cows care what time the clock says, if it's anything to do with the farmers. Well, that's what people always say. It's always like it's because of the farmers. Why can't they just get up earlier? Or I don't know. Just the cows or whatever they are that are bothered by it aren't. Well, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense at all to me why it happens.
No. I was going to say, are they Welsh cows or something? Are they just extra fussy? I don't know.
Is that a trait of a Welsh cow?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really asked one. I haven't spoken to one lately, but
Okay.
Because I moved away from Wales quite a lot of years ago now. Grew up there, born there. But what else we got? We're running out of actual chart things to talk about.
Yeah, well, we could probably finish up actually, but okay.
Yeah.
So Maftopia tomorrow.
Yeah.
And,
is there another banner to show for that? Just one sec. Is this a good one? Oh yeah. AI, robotics, crypto. Got no idea what the main topic is going to be for tomorrow, but it'll be something fascinating, no matter what. And it'll probably be something to do with crypto. I'm sure we'll end up talking about crypto anyway in the course of that, and probably bringing up TradingView and so on. But do check that out. That'll be tomorrow, 5 p.m. UK time. And these, I just realized these are coming over from from the Maftopia kind of banners and things. But here we go. While there, do you follow Maftopia at all these different places? And I'll just let that run through to the end. Basically, go to any of these platforms and find Maftopia, and it'll be there. That'll be the one. And is there one here? I feel I should balance that out a bit. Show a Save with Crypto one now. Join the Discord and whatever.
I quite like your one where it says expect total chaos or whatever it is. You know. Hang on, where is it? Hang on.
I may have removed it now. Was it still there?
No, have you? Yeah, you have. You bugger.
Yeah.
Like you said, experimental live stream. Expect total chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. I removed that because I thought, well, we've practiced now. We're never going to have a chaotic live stream ever again, so we don't need that banner now. So, but yeah,
that's kind of sad in a way, but yeah. But anyway,
well, things still go a bit wrong from time to time. Most times. Yeah,
they do. This is one from Scotty saying daylight savings was not in fact for the farmers, but actually for a certain religious group, so they didn't pray after sundown. Is that actually true? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out about this because, like,
yeah.
I mean,
is this true?
It's not just like there's one country that does it. It does it all over the world. In fact, I believe in Australia, it's got some weird thing where like there's normally like 3 time zones, but then when they go into daylight savings, there's like 9 different time zones, and also places like Albania is like GMT plus an hour and 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And,
oh yes, yeah. It's something I read. Who knows what's true anymore? Everything and nothing is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I
think I need to
wasn't that. Yeah, me too. Wasn't that long ago before people saying, "Oh no, it's true. I read it in a book." Like that used to be, you found a book in the library, read something, so it must be true. But
so not even said ironically. It was actually the so it was just authenticity, all of that stuff. Yeah. That was back when publishers were proper gatekeepers of this stuff.
Yes, yeah.
But maybe it's just people weren't quite. People were a bit naive back then because they didn't have social media and so on to kind of reveal. Actually, there's a bit of hypocrisy going on, and one or two things that have been written in books may not have been true all along.
Well, it wasn't that long ago since that people used to believe what they saw on the news or even like read in the newspaper.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened within my lifetime. It's like, no, I saw it on the news. It must be true. Anyway, right, enough of that. We'll talk about that kind of thing tomorrow probably. But
yeah.
All right.
Ideas for tomorrow's live stream now.
Yeah. All right. Trade safe, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on Maftopia. There'll probably be a video from me on Save with Crypto, but we won't do a live stream tomorrow because it's my day off. All right. But yeah, okay. Oh, hang on. Space Cat, he says Portugal seem to agree with the UK always in the same time, even in daylight savings. Yeah, that is absolutely true, actually. And I think it's the only country in Europe that does, actually. But there you go. All right. Take care, everyone. Oh no, Lanzarote, the Canary Islands. That's June, same as UK normally. Right.
Okay.
See you later, everyone. Bye.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow.